I'm not chasing anything. And that is the best feeling. Whether it's like at the beginning of your career, chasing fame, chasing money, chasing a relationship, chasing happy, like it's just all here.
Kim Kardashian recently opened up about how ex-husband Kanye West negatively impacted her relationship with Pete Davidson during the season 3 premiere of The Kardashians. Kim discussed how Kanye's constant public jabs and attempts to sabotage their romance put a strain on the relationship while also taking a tremendous toll on their mental health. Kim acknowledged that she felt both sad and guilty about allowing Kanye's toxicity to damage her relationship with Pete beyond repair. "I'm single and I'm not ready to mingle, and that's okay," Kim professed during an on-camera interview. Kim further admitted to struggling with her split from Pete while chatting with Scott Disick and her sister Khloe, saying, "Breakups are just like not my thing." Kim elaborated about how she and Pete make an effort to work through the turbulent times, but they ultimately decided that parting ways was the best option, saying, "We just had talks and talks, we had been talking about it. So it was both of us just communicating really well about it. It's obviously sad." Kim also declared that she's not looking for random hookups and prefers a long-term commitment, much like the 9-month relationship she once had with Pete. Pete Davidson was the first person that Kim dated publicly following her acrimonious divorce from Kanye West. Though they had been separated for quite some time, the rapper was very vocal about his hatred for Pete and frequently targeted him in a series of venomous online attacks. Almost daily, Kanye would use social media to launch a barrage of insults at Pete, which would have been difficult for anyone to have to deal with. Kim expressed that she felt somewhat responsible for her ex-husband's antics, explaining, "There was a lot of guilt," before adding that Pete went through a lot because of my relationship. Kanye made it his mission to habitually torment Pete in the press and online. From a con-coated death hoax that said Skeeter Davidson dead at age 28, to torturing and killing a claymation version of Pete in his music video for his single Easy, Kanye went to great lengths to harass the new man in Kim's life. After Kim and Pete eventually split up in August 2022, a source revealed to people that Pete had been in trauma therapy due to Kanye's harsh attacks. The attention and negativity coming from Kanye and his antics is a trigger for Pete, and he's had to seek out help, said the source. During the show's premiere, Kim reflected on how tough dating has been following her divorce, even revealing her worries about being undesirable because her life is far from simple. "I go back and forth in my feelings. Sometimes like, ugh, who is ever going to want to date me? I have 4 kids, I'm in my 40s, like, oh my God, who is going to want to deal with the drama?" she said. But Kim pointed out a glimmer of hope for the future of her love life, insisting, "But my person will be like, F all of that, it's going to be hard. But we're together and we're going to do this. So I'm just waiting for that person." Kim went on to reflect on how Kanye's relentless vitriol has caused stress in her daily life, telling her mother, Kris Jenner, "I spent my whole morning having an anxiety attack. I felt like I couldn't breathe all day." In addition to his quest to take down Pete Davidson, Kanye also added Kim and Kris to his growing list of enemies. Kanye even posted private text messages between the family members to his Instagram account, proving that there is no limit to what he's willing to expose. He launched a number of tirades against the Kardashian family before making a series of anti-Semitic statements that resulted in him losing lucrative deals with brands such as The Gap and Adidas. Despite being provoked, Kim vowed to not stoop down to Kanye's level. "Even through all of the craziness of everything that Kanye says about us, I never comment, I never post. He's made up the most insane narrative about you in the sex tape, and we stay silent. We stay silent through all the lies and all the stuff," Kim said, while venting to Kris. In a private confessional, Kim noted how defeated the whole situation made her feel, saying, "I think at this point, I just assume everything I text Kanye is going to be put on the internet. I think I can handle anything. I just get really heartbroken for my mum." Kim also pointed out how Kanye's disparaging remarks will impact their 4 children one day, admitting, "He looks so down on me for my tape and brings it up all over town, all over the media. All of his shenanigans, I don't even know what to call it, is going to be far more damaging to the kids one day than my tape will ever be. I have to sit here and not say anything ever, because I know one day my kids will appreciate that." Showing her disappointment for Kanye's behavior and accusations, Kim showcased her vulnerable side by telling cameras, "So the person that's supposed to protect me the most publicly would accuse me of having an affair throughout our whole marriage. I really can't wrap my head around how Kanye thinks he is a protector." Kim and Pete's unlikely pairing was something that sparked a fascination throughout the world of pop culture. After getting close during an episode of Saturday Night Live that Kim guest starred on, Kim and Pete officially became an item. Kim once gushed about how amazing Pete was during the first season of the Kardashians, saying Pete has got to be literally the best human being I have ever met. Like the best heart, Kardashian revealed in the confessional. He always wants the best for people, he can handle anything, and he always does it with grace. Although Kim and Pete Davidson's union was cut short, she still hasn't lost faith that she will someday find her person. During an interview on the On Purpose with Jay Shetty podcast, Kim professed her longing for love, admitting, "I think I'll always be a hopeless romantic, and always want to be in love and definitely love sharing my life with someone, and love creating a life with someone." Leave a comment below, and if you enjoyed our video, give it a like and subscribe. See you next time.